Oh, there he is. There he is. On that swim jig, right next to the boat. Come on, baby. What is going on, guys? My name is Bill Matthews from the BassinBill96 YouTube channel, and in today's video, we are taking over the Mystery Tackle Box channel, and we are going to be doing an MTB Slam. So, we've got our Mystery Tackle Box right here. We are going to be trying to catch a fish on every single bait in this box. So, stick around, stay tuned. We are going to crack this open, and we are going to jump right into the fishing. Before we could get to fishing, we've got to open this box up and see what we have inside to work with, and it looks like we have got quite the array of baits to work with. So, we got a little 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹 swim jig right there. We have got a little topwater action, so we'll probably wait for the sun to go down a bit for this one, but that little 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹. We've got some 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 baits, some sort of big giant flapping crawl right there. Might throw that on a power shot or something, maybe in these pads over here, or on the back of a jig. I really don't know yet. We've got a little Weston bass bite square bill. And then finally, to top it off, we'll probably put these two together. We've got the 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹, and we've got these little bump cap round ball shaky heads. So these will definitely pair up nicely with each other. I think that we are going to start with this little swim jig right here. We're kind of sitting on a shallow flat, try to get the first one knocked out. I actually just saw some bait bust right there. And then maybe flip those pads with this, and if we can't catch it on the power shot, we'll probably put this on the back of a jig or something. But probably try to knock out the swim jig, maybe go to a power shot, probably the shaky head next, and then maybe work on the crankbait, and then finally probably try to knock out this popper. But we'll play it by ear. If that doesn't pan out, we might have to switch up the order a little bit, but we're going to start with this little 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹, little swim jig right here. Gonna have to find a trailer to put on the back of there, and we are going to get to fishing right now. That looks pretty freaking sweet. Really realistic head design on that thing. I like it. I like it a lot. I've never thrown this swim jig before too, and that is the cool thing about Mystery Tackle Box is you often get a bunch of different baits that you've never tried before. So first time ever trying this thing, let's see how long it takes us to catch a fish on it. We are rigged up and ready to go. We just put a little white zoom speed craw on the back of there, so kind of matching with that chartreuse and white. We're imitating bait fish right now. Like I said, I saw some bait fish busting at the mouth of this channel, so we're going to try to get the first one in the boat, and then we're going to move on to bait number 2. I think that this one's going to be a nice and easy one for us. Got crushed underneath that dock. That was like my third cast with this thing. Probably a little guy. Oh, there he is. There he is on that swim jig right next to the boat. Come on, baby. Get up in here. First fish of the freaking slam. Ate it right next to the boat. Pretty much thought we were going to catch one right at the mouth of this channel, and we sure did. Not a big one, but a little like 11, 12 incher going back in the lake. 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹 swim jig knocked out. We've already got a power shot rigged up, so like I said, I think I'm going to try that little 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 all up in these pads right here. So if that doesn't work, we're going to go offshore and try to catch one on a jig with that craw on the back, and then probably on that shaky head as well. But we're going to try flipping these pads first things first, since we're right here. Well, they do not seem to be up in these pads, so we're going to put this on the back of a jig and try to catch fish number 2 because this was a bust. 3/8 ounce green pumpkin diesel football jig, and all we're going to do is take that little 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 craw, going to trim off a good 1/2 inch or so, because this thing's a big craw right there. I mean, those claws alone are like 1.5 inches long. And we're going to put this on the back of this jig. So I have a lot of confidence fishing offshore in this lake. I thought maybe we could pick one up really quick in those pads. Just did not seem to be working, so we're going to go out there, try to catch one really quick on this jig, and then probably toss that little shaky head out there. Okay, so we are at spot number 2. We rigged up that 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 craw on the back of a little 3/8 ounce diesel football jig. Then we also rigged up that little 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 on that shaky head. So this is the 2-for-1. We got the shaky head and we got the worm on there. Just wanted to rig up both the bottom baits because hopefully we're going to crack them down the shoreline and catch 2 fish really quick on those bottom baits. So we will still have 2 fish to catch after that. So we got to get one on the jig, one on the shaky head, then we still have a crankbait, and we've got that topwater too. So 4 more bass to catch, but I think that we're going to catch the jig fish and the shaky head fish right up this bank pretty quickly. Right in the shade of that raft, right in the weed line too. There's got to be a fish right there. We're about to catch one. There he is. I called that one. She freaking smoked it on that little 𝗙𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗹 craw. That is not a big bass, but for the slam, every fish counts. We will take them. We might try to catch a bigger one on the jig later, but right now we just got to knock out all the baits. First things first. So like I said, I thought we were going to get the bottom baits knocked out really quick right here. That was like 4 or 5 casts with the jig. Let's flip that shaky head out and see if we can get one like next cast. There he is. Oh, that's a big one. That's a good one on the shaky head. Finally. I was literally just about to tie that crankbait on too. That's a good fish. Oh my gosh. What do we got? This lake is not known for big bass. That one feels not bad. Oh, we got him hooked like in the side. What the heck? How is that possible? She thumped the freaking crap out of it and somehow we got her hooked in the stomach. Or she's wrapped. I don't know what's going on here. Come on in here. Okay. Well, for now, we are going to count that for the slam. I think that she was probably going for this worm, and somehow I hooked her in the side. I really don't even understand how that's possible, but caught that one on a little bile spawn. Oh my gosh, she's biting my finger. On the little bile spawn in the shaky head. So we are going to move on to that little Weston crankbait, but little plasma tail, got it done. I don't know, just took a little bit longer than I was thinking. I was literally about to pick up that crankbait and then got that bite on that cast. So I don't know if that counts or not. We hooked her in the side. She definitely was going for it. There's no other way that you could hook a fish randomly in the side like that, but for now we're going to count it. We're going to try to go back and catch another one on that, but I want to try to knock out those 2 other baits really quick. So we've got that Weston crankbait, and then we have got that little 𝗙𝗲𝗶𝗹 as well, which I cannot wait to throw this because you got to love a topwater blow up. Oh, knocked the freaking crap out of it. How do you not get hooked? We just tossed one back on this flat and something just like slacklined me. Well, we got bit on like our 4th cast on this little Weston crankbait. Then we fished up this entire bank and have not got another bite. And I just knew that this was going to be the trickiest lure to catch a fish on. I'm just not a crankbait fisherman. I do not have a lot of confidence in throwing one. But we're going to still give it a go. We got to get the slam completed. So we got to catch one on this. Then we got that blooper to knock out. Going to try fishing around the mouth of this cove right here. There's a pretty solid little grass flat. Hopefully we can just pick up one bite. That's all we need. One dumb bass to eat this thing. So really wish we would have stuck that first one. Would have been over really, really quick, but was not the case. Gosh, he smoked it. Finally. Please stay pinned up. Get in here on that Weston crankbait. Why did that fish feel so freaking big? Doesn't matter though. Once again, that is another bait of the MTB Slam right there. A little Weston square bill crankbait. Fish going back in the water, and we are down to the 𝗙𝗲𝗶𝗶𝗹, the last lure. Gosh, we threw that Weston crankbait for not a ton of time, honestly. I'm being a little bit dramatic. It was like 20 minutes, but I just thought that we'd be able to catch one a little bit quicker, especially after that first bite. So took like 15-20 minutes, got a fish to eat it, and she freaking smoked the life out of it. When she wanted it, it was over. So we're gonna put on this popper. We're gonna probably just throw it around the edge of the pads in this cove right here. This looks really, really good. Try to complete the slam, and then we are gonna go back, try to catch another one on that shaky head since we did hook the one on the side. Like I said, it is counting. That is the MTB Slam when we catch a fish on this, but we are gonna try to catch one in the mouth too, just because I do feel a little bit scummy for catching that one on the side. Got him on that blooper. That was like 2nd cast. Right in that little grass line out there. That's, I think, the biggest fish of the day right there. Come on, skip her in. Not as big as I thought, but probably is the biggest one of the day, honestly. She sucked up that blooper. Heck freaking yes, that's the MTB Slam right there. That did not take long. That's why I saved this thing for last, because I knew it was going to be the best when the sun started to go down. And 2, I just had a ton of confidence that we were going to be able to catch a fish on it. Ooh, and that just almost had a hook inside of my hand. Okay, we got to stop talking and get this fish off. That is the mystery tackle box slam right there. Not a bad fish to end it on. This lake is not known for giants. Take that little 13 and a half incher right there. Okay, We're actually going to try to catch one or two more on this, and then we're going to go back, try to catch one on that shaky head. But that was too much fun. We got to try to catch at least one more on this. There he is. Come on, baby. Off the other edge of that little grass clump. Little guy on the blooper. Come on in here. Okay, that's enough topwater action. We got to go catch one on that shaky head now. Little tiny bass going back in. Let's try to catch one in the mouth now on that shaky head. There he is. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. On the plasma tail. Hopefully in the mouth. It's not a bad one either. Another like 12-incher. Probably one of the better ones of the night. Finally, and that one, as you can see, had a freaking choke. Little like 12-incher to end the night on. Got that one on that plasma tail. Right off of this point right here. We threw it for like 15 more minutes and finally got that one in the mouth. So going back in the water, that is the complete mystery tackle box slam. That is going to be a wrap on today's video. The sun is going down right now, but we completed the mystery tackle box slam with that fish right there. Technically, we did already have it because if you hook a fish on the side, as long as you're not bed fishing, sight fishing, purposely trying to snag those fish, then it would count. I really don't even know how that happened. It's really, really hard to hook a fish on the side. She probably just swiped at it and I just felt it and set the hook, but we got the MTB Slam done either way with the fish in the mouth or on the side, however you guys want to count it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Mystery Tackle Box for letting me take over the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.